This one's killing the eyes. No, she come. So, I'm excited for the shit, I'm excited for the shit. But yeah, I'm not really gonna have extended myself. I don't know, so at least I'm not tired. And keep up yourself. No. You can go out on the chain. We can put you on the side. You can go out on the chain. I ain't gonna cap in this bitch had a kids thing. Yeah, I ain't gonna cap on you. Say something, give me a bed, a bitch. Yeah, it's better than her. Pockets, man, they can even fit in the day. Somebody tell her how much more they take had. Put out the breath of the habit. Hold my pockets on wood. Yeah, even though we together, we in traffic. He stayed there, he gon' pay me. I couldn't go in there, I gon' stay. Anybody got me, I'm late. Like the type of serious, you really be nervy. I'm gonna come and I really don't have it. Shit, I got me on my side. Cause that bitch is stupid. I'm in the spot and I'm doing this bad. I can't get it out of the truth. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm taking it away. Bitch, you put me on the first one. I can know that you are. Yeah, I feel like you can. Yeah. We can put you on the shirt. I can find a tank. I can show you who's first. Well, you guys know what you told me. Bitch, in my pocket like told. Told me how like a nigga was chosen.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. At their own 28-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. You look at this Niner defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Now if they can just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Corum now at 1st and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And the Rams had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Stafford down to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They snap it to Stafford. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Hey, a confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
San Francisco.
They go play action here. Purdy. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw, Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. Play action, now Purdy. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. And the Rams force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. That really sets him back, a loss of 6.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara.
Okay, hey, Kamara.
Oh, he sheds himself free. He's got a full head of steam, and he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's gotten the night off to a hot start. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Okay.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Like, okay, bro, sure.
And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Okay.
When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing here, Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
A gain of 15. And the 49ers first down.
Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Rams nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They'll run the toss here with Corum. Oh, look at the juke. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. Alert! 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Down. 95.
Stafford. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd and 10.
Ready. Yellow 20.
After the run, now Stafford going to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Quick throw complete. Touchdown! David Njoku, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. They'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Purdy from the gun on third down. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, San Francisco.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Purdy. He completes it to Evans. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Purdy. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 20. First down, 49ers.
Purdy now to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Purdy from the gun. This is caught by Evans. Touchdown, 49ers. Mike Evans, 33 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Stafford. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting at 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
40 got.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
Taken down by Jair Brown. A gain of 4.
They run once more with Corum. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He's tackled at the
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. To throw is Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw. Stafford. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Mecole Hardman from 8 yards out. And the Rams are an extra point away from drawing level. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point laid down the middle. And we are tied at 14.
The game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. Ricky Pearsall, 50 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Piñeiro set to kick off.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone.
It's Jair Brown who's got it.
A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2. And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself, you don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Here's Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw, Purdy. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, 50.
Stafford now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Right back to Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air again. Stafford. That's caught left side by Hardman. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Why we saw that field goal try a moment ago, I'll never understand. But as a result, this offense, they've got to be pumped. 1st and 10 in striking position already. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
10 yards to go.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Zappi. And that is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Mecole Hardman with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Rams are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Working to put a drive together.
At their own 21-yard line.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
A throw left side for Pearson is complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
And Zappi to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
First down, 49ers.
Zappi off play action. Man open is Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Off the fake, Zappi. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Zappi looks to throw it. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Niners have taken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And that catch number 100 for his young career. And remember, only in his 2nd season, the future bright. Now Stafford. That's complete. Jordan Whittington. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 21.
That's another Rams first down.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here's 2nd and 3.
180. Omaha, ready, move. White.
Throwing a Stafford. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
The Rams first down.
They'll run here with Corum. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Here's Stafford. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Nico Hardman, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point attempt to follow here. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
We'll tie the game. 28 all.
So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Purdy looking to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Stafford. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 8.
22.
Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, look at him go. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
Ready.
Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Back to throw, Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Rams have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Now the extra point. It's up and good, and they'll jump back ahead, 35-28.
Makes the score Rams 35, 49ers 28.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy.
At this point in the 2nd half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy now to throw. Now to the sideline, pulled in by McCaffrey. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he is going to have a Niners 1st down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. Down inside the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Back to throw, Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. Oh, no, he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That could be a little bit...
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw is Stafford. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Corum. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Now Stafford. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Corum. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. They snap it to Stafford. That's caught by Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
And the Rams, 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now it's Stafford fighting Hardman.
Just too many short underneath throws. They've got to get the ball downfield.
And in a hurry. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Stafford now to throw. And it is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now Stafford. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the 49ers who will get the football first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, they have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it will quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown.
At the 35-yard line.
First throw of overtime for Purdy. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And this is a touchdown. That's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for L.A., they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin, along